Howdy. Today we are looking at the Furax Wraith Incarnon. This weapon is in the game. That's the best thing I can say about it, honestly. It's a weapon. I was actually really excited about this one. I thought it'd be cool, fun, but it's actually kind of total dog shit. Now, I'm sure you can make it good. I'm sure there's going to be someone in the comments section very mad at me saying this is their favorite weapon. It's the coolest weapon, best weapon in the game. Oh, I can make it do damage. Yeah, well, you can technically make any weapon do damage. But this weapon, it's not that great. So, this is the Furax Wraith. You can see the stats on it are pretty decent to begin with. Its main issue is it's a fist weapon, and fist weapons are lacking. Now, the Incarnon evolutions are obviously what we care about the most. The first evolution is, of course, what makes it go into an Incarnon mode. You get your 6x combo, and you heavy attack activate Incarnon for 180 seconds. Gain heavy slam efficiency, and leave behind heat damage fields after heavy slams. It doesn't actually show how much heavy slam efficiency you get. And I don't know if it was bugged or just in the simulacrum, just for me, but it didn't seem to have any heavy slam efficiency. But other than that, heat damage fields after heavy slams. You also get 100% melee damage. This is additive to pressure point and the like, 25% sprint speed, and 25% parkour velocity. Then, for the second evolution, you have a choice between Swordsman's Flourish and Killjoy. Swordsman's Flourish increases base damage by 65 and gives you an extra 100% combo count chance. So, more damage, build up combo faster. Not bad. Killjoy increases base damage by 55, slightly less, but 10% attack speed for every enemy within 6 meters and stacks up to 5 times for 50% attack speed. Also, not bad. These are both pretty good. I personally prefer Killjoy, but these are both good options. We'll have this equipped for now. Evolution 3, we have Moonrise Velocity for +1 range, Overhand for 20% base heavy attack efficiency, and Standoff to pause the combo timer when you switch off the weapon. I definitely prefer Moonrise Velocity the most because, look at this. Fist weapon at base 1.25 meters. The extra 1 range helps fix that. And finally, Evolution 4, we have Flashing Bleed, so there's a 40% chance of inflicting slash on an impact status effect. That's something in the game, yes. Kinetic Killer, increased base crit damage multiplier to 4x on slide attacks. Why? Just why? It's a fist weapon with no gimmick to the slide. It actually has a gimmick to slamming, heavy slamming. So why are you giving a multiplier to crit damage on slide attacks? Why? And then Absolute Dominion to increase base status chance by 14%. Goes from 15 to 29. This is the best option in my opinion. If you're going to go for a slash weapon, there's way better options. And just don't use Kinetic Killer. Why? Now, it also has a unique trait. +20 initial combo count. That's okay, I guess. Now, there is a better one of these stances. I have 2 stances, Guy's Tragedy and Seismic Palm. I'm going to be completely honest here. I don't really know the difference between the two. I'm not great in big brain and stances, but either way, I don't know why it's unleveled. I must have sold my leveled one for Endo. Well, that's dumb. Anyways, I don't really like either one. I don't think fist stances feel that great. Fists in general just aren't amazing. So it's a bad melee type with not great buffs. We have it built so that we can make use of the heat slam attacks. We want the slam attacks, okay? Because if you're going to go for a fist weapon, there's actually better fist weapons in the game. So why would you use this? Well, for the Incarnon mode. So I was like, oh, well, let's build for that. Crit chance, even more crit chance with sack steals, double on his heavy attacks, amalgam organ shatter, get that crit damage, heavy wind-up speed, not needed. You can just use normal. Organ Shatter here instead. Doesn't really matter. Prime Reach, so we can easily build up combo more and hit more enemies on the normal attack, since, you know, we need that extra range. Prime Pressure Point for the delicious melee damage. You could go Condition Overload instead. I'm just not sure how it works on the heavy attacks little radius of heat. Weeping Wounds, so we get lots of status chance. Seismic Wave, so we triple the damage on our heavy slams. I went Melee Afflictions in hopes of applying 7 heat procs when I do the heavy slam, you know, get all of those extra heat procs. And Molten Impact for bigger heat damage, bigger damage in general, and, you know, bigger heat DOTs. And then Discipline's Merit for the Tennokai. Now you can see we've got nothing affecting our damage on the frame. This is just casting speed. Let us switch to Nairmon to make building our combo easier. I have Epitaph on, but I'm not going to be, like, you know, shooting the enemy with it. So let us do this, and then let's whack these enemies. Now, it is a melee weapon, so you obviously can do damage with it. It's not, like, not capable of killing stuff with the normal attacks. But, you know, you're better off with many, many other melee weapon options in the game. So, of course, we want to use this for the really, on paper, really cool Incarnon effect. But let's build the combo back up and then show you the problem with it. Now we reset these enemies. Simulate. Come back over here. Make sure it's built up all the way. And now look at this. Ready? Ready? Oh. They died, right? But that little solar, that solar effect is kinda doo-doo water. Ah, the heavy efficiency is actually working this time. I swear on my life it didn't work before, and also the heat effects were far less prevalent last time I used it, but that was before the Kome update a few days ago. Now, my problem is right there. What is that damage? All of our damage is coming from the weapon itself. These little heat zones, they're minuscule. They're itty-bitty heat zones that are smaller than the visual effects make them out to be. And they apply damage so little, it does nothing. They also only last like 5 seconds. What is the point? If I'm gonna heavy slam stuff and kill it, I'm just gonna use a hammer. Got Magistar. We got Archititron. Got the, what is it, Sambotes is the one from Devuri. Jack Kitag. Explosions everywhere. We got so many other options for slam attacks. So why in the world would I use some weird fists for slams if the gimmick is doo-doo water? I might as well just use a fist weapon. Those big heat ticks are from the weapon itself. The normal heat attack. These zones are worthless. I don't really know what else to say. I could show other builds on the weapon, but there's no point. Literally any way you build this weapon, there's a better option. That's just a straight upgrade. And if you like fists, there's better fists. This is ass. Please DE buff. Buff this. Buff several of the Incarnons. There are several Incarnons that are just dog shit. Several Incarnons that are just worse versions of others. Like what? The Lotto? The Lotto and the Bronco Incarnon are literally just the... I don't even remember what this is called. Dual Toxicist. They're just dual Toxicist, but worse. What? I don't get it. It's like they get a cool gimmick, they make an overpowered weapon, and then they grab a couple other ones and make them absolute doo-doo. What is the goal of the Incarnons? I don't know. I love DE. I should preface this. I'm not trying to just like hate, but like, goddamn, come on. You gotta give something here. That's gonna do it for the video. absolute disappointment. I was so excited for this weapon. I thought it'd be really cool, but it's not. It's just there. I mean, here, actually, before I forget, you know, I should probably mention it does have an amalgam mod to use as a stat stick. You can get 45% fire rate to your secondary weapons, so that's cool, I guess. But you're just equipping it for that then. You're not using it for the melee, just using it as a stat stick. That's gonna do it for the video, though. If you leave with words, if you like the video, leave a like and subscribe. Adios.